So hi, good morning, one all present here. In this exceptional multi-threading, we are going to see the next topic is inter-thread communication. What are the topics we are going to discuss in this lecture videos? What is inter-thread communication? What are the methods we are going to see? Wait, notify, and notify all. And what is the working process? And how does producer-consumer problem will help? And what are the importance of it? So let me start with the introduction. What is ITC? Inter-thread communication is nothing but which is actually a process where all threads communicate with each other to coordinate their task and share the data. Thread is nothing but a small task, a small unit of process is called as thread. So why it is needed is allow threads to share resources safely because the CPU utilization will not be idle. The CPU will be in the progress itself. Avoid busy waiting time, which improves program efficiency and which helps in solving real-time problems like producer and consumer problem. So what are the key methods? What is wait, notify, and notify all? Wait method, which causes the current thread to wait. So by the name itself, I can predict you have to wait for some time if some thread is already in the CPU. Which releases the lock of the object, thread enters the waiting state. And notified, which wakes up a single waiting thread. Selected thread resumes execution, must be called inside synchronized block. Okay, so notify is nothing but if a thread is if a process is going on inside CPU, it will notify other threads that already this process will run for these many times, and then we can the chance will be given for the other threads. That's what the meaning of notify is. And notify all is nothing but which wakes up all waiting threads, and all threads complete for the log used when multiple threads are working. What is actually the working progress? Working process is nothing but thread A acquires log using synchronized block. Thread A calls wait, releases lock and waits. Thread B acquires lock and performs task. Thread B calls notify, notifies waiting thread, and thread A wakes up and continues the execution. So A is inside processing and B is waiting for the thread A to complete its process. So the process is nothing but runnable, waiting, notified, and running. This is the general process of it. What is producer consumer problem? Producer thread produces data, items, food, and messages, adds data to the shared resource. If resource is full, it will call for the wait keyword. Consumer thread is consumer data from the shared resource, removes data after processing. If resource is empty, which calls the wait. So what is the importance of this one is, which avoids resource wastage, which prevents the CPU from unnecessary waiting, which means what? The CPU should not be idle even for a second, and which ensures data consistency. Threads access data in a controlled manner, and okay, so that's what ensures the data consistency, which improves performance, which have efficient thread execution and fast response, which enables thread coordination. Threads work together without conflict. And what is the real-time example I can say is food ordering system. Chef thread prepares food. Waiter thread waits for thread. When food is ready, it will notify it. Waiter is notified and delivers the food. Ensures smooth communication using the wait and notify. That is the food ordering system. Chef, prepares the food. Waiter thread waits for the food. When food is ready, the waiter will get the notification. Waiter is notified and delivers the food here, and ensures smooth communication between the wait and notify. This is a sample code for this ITC. How two threads will be communicating inside the CPU. How it shares the resources. While one thread is processing, what will be the next thread will be doing there. So here, thread 1 is waiting, thread 2 has notification, and thread 1 resumes. This is what happening inside the CPU. So this is the small mind map here. Wait method releases the lock of the object. Is true. Which method is used to wake all waiting threads? Is C notify all. Define notify method is we have notify which wakes up a single thread that is waiting for a lock on an object. These are all the references. Thank you.